Good morning. Hi. Welcome to yoga. We'll start with breathing. Pranayama, deep breathing, good for your lungs, your respiratory system. Breathe in by your nose, breathe out by your mouth. All the time use your throat, your nose, and mouth are just the passageways. Breathe as much as possible, as long as possible, and as deep as possible. In by your nose, out your mouth. All the time, use your throat. Toes on the line, please. Feet together nicely. Toes and heels touching each other. All 10 fingers interlock nicely under your chin, a full grip. Always your hands touching your chin like glue. Nice and relax your shoulders. Look in the mirror. Concentrate. Meditate. Enjoy your practice. Inhale, head down, arms up. Elbows up to the ceiling, far as possible. Chest up, spine straight, stomach in, full lungs. Exhale, head up. Slowly push your head back, way, way, way back. Look all the way back till you see the wall behind you. Elbows forward, elbows touching each other, eyes open. Inhale, head down. Look in the mirror. Suck your stomach in, rib cage visible. Head down, elbows up, full lungs. Exhale, push your head back. Stretch your elbows forward away from your chest. Exhale all the way out, all the way out. Elbows together at the end. Inhale, head down. Suck your stomach in. Compression of the abdominal wall, contraction of the abdominal muscles. Suck it in, tighten up, hold it. Exhale, push your head back without backward bending. Spine perfectly straight. Stretch your elbows forward, elbows together at the end. Inhale, head down. Only arms and head move. Slowly bring your chin down. Stretch your elbows up to the ceiling, full lungs. Exhale, push your head back, and now hips a little bit forward. Hips muscles nice and tight contraction. Body weight on your heels, elbows together at the end. Inhale, head down very slowly. Use your throat when you're inhaling, stomach in. Open your rib cage, open your lungs. Exhale, push your head back till your neck hurts a little bit, maybe. Look way back, see the wall, elbows forward away from your chest. Inhale, head down each time, especially towards the end. Try to inhale a little bit more than the last one, more and more and more. Exhale, push your head back, stretch your elbows forward to stretch your shoulder blade and scapula, warming up your neck and shoulders in the past. Elbows touch. Inhale, head down, close your mouth, use your throat, suck your stomach, and stretch your elbows up to the ceiling to stretch your intercostal muscles. Exhale, push your head back, stretch your elbows forward, keep the body weight on your heels, spine perfectly straight, elbows together at the end. Inhale, head down, slowly. The slower you do is better. You use your lungs more. Suck your stomach in, full lungs. Exhale, push your head back. The more you exhale, the more fresh air you can take in with the next one. Exhale all the way out, elbows together at the end. Inhale, head down. Last two in the first set. Make these the deepest breaths so far. Suck your stomach in, see your ribs sticking out, both sides of the chest. Exhale, push your head back. Stretch your elbows forward at the same time. Keep exhaling all the way out, elbows together at the end. Inhale, head down. Last one in the first set. Use your extra strength to inhale so much that you feel a little bit dizzy, full lungs. Exhale, push your head back. Hips forward, hips tight. Body weight on your heels. 10 fingers grip tight. Elbows away from your chest. That's enough. Arms down by your sides. Swallow a couple of times. Ready for your second set. Interlock your fingers again. Put your knuckles underneath your chin. Your knuckles touching with your chin like glue throughout the entire breathing. Relax your shoulders. Keep your body weight on your heels. Relax your hips here again. Inhale, head down. Bring your chin down. Stretch your elbows up to the ceiling. Suck your stomach in. Keep inhaling. Full lungs. Exhale. Push your head back. Hips nice and tight on the exhale. Spine perfectly straight. Stretch your elbows forward. Elbows together at the end. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it. Exhale. 1, 2. Look back. 3, 4. Elbows forward. 5, 6. Elbows touch. Inhale. Head down. Slowly bring your chin down into your knuckles. Stretch your elbows up to the ceiling. Suck your stomach in. Full lungs. Exhale, push your head back. Relax your shoulders and look back. Stretch your elbows forward. Keep exhaling, elbows together at the end. Good, Sue. Inhale, head down. Arms and head movement should be synchronized in 6 seconds. Chin down, elbows up, lungs totally full. Exhale, take full 6 seconds to look back, stretch your elbows forward, keep exhaling, eyes open, elbows touch. Inhale, head down, keep your body weight on your heels, suck your stomach in, chest up, elbows up, full lungs. Exhale, push your head back, stretch your elbows forward, exhale all the air out, keep exhaling, elbows together at the end. Inhale, head down, stomach in. The more you suck your stomach in, the more you use your lungs. Suck it in, full lungs. Exhale, push your head back. And let your chest collapse, chest up, spine straight, stomach in, elbows forward, elbows touch. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it. Exhale, 1, 2, stomach in, 3, 4, look back, 5, 6, elbows touch. Inhale, head down, stomach, stomach, stomach. Depression of the abdominal wall, suck it in, tighten up, hold it. Exhale, push your head back, hips nice and tight on the exhale. Keep your body weight on your heels, spine perfectly straight. Exhale all the air out, elbows together at the end. Inhale, head down. Last 2 in the second set. Make these the deepest breaths you're going to take all day. Suck your stomach in, stretch your elbows up to the ceiling. Exhale, push your head back, relax your shoulders, stretch your elbows forward. Keep exhaling, elbows forward, elbows together at the end. Inhale, head down. Last one. Use your extra strength to expand your lungs in the maximum expansion capacity, full lungs. Exhale, push your head back, hips forward, hips tight, body weight on your heels, 10 fingers grip tight, elbows away from your chest. That's enough. Arms down by your sides. Half moon pose with hands to feet pose is next. Ardha Chandrasana with Padasana. Everyone together, feet together nicely, toes and heels touching each other. Bring your arms over your head sideways, palms together, interlock your 10 fingers, release the index fingers, cross your thumbs. Keep your palms together like glue up to the wrist throughout the entire posture. Stretch up to the ceiling, right and left, right and left, right and left. You should feel stretching down both sides of your body all the way up to your fingertips. In other words, you're trying to touch the ceiling. When you can't stretch anymore, please stop in the middle. Elbows locked, arms always touching with the ears, and no gap between the biceps, arms, and ears. Push your hips forward a little bit towards the mirror, opening up your hips and pelvis. Upper body lean back a couple of inches, opening up your chest and rib cage. Throughout the entire posture, keep the maximum body weight on your heels. Arms and head back, chin up, concentrate one point in the mirror. Don't even blink your eyes. Inhale, breathing full lungs. Hold the breathing, stretch up out of your waist. One more time, try and touch the ceiling. Absolute straight line, slowly bend your body to the right. Without bending your elbows, without bending your knees, continuously push your hips to the left, beyond your flexibility. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling the left side of your body, all over, inside out, bones to the skin, fingertips to the toes. Push your hips more forward, upper body back more. Keep the maximum weight in the heels, relax your toes. Bring your left hip forward to get 2 hips in one line. Bring your right shoulder forward towards the mirror to open up your chest like a flower petal blooming. Come down and push, and push, and push. Inhale, breathing, come up, stop in the middle. Inhale, breathing full lungs. Hold the breathing, stretch up out of your waist. One more time, try and touch the ceiling. Absolute straight line. Slowly bend your body to the left. Without bending your elbows, without bending your knees, continuously push your hips to the right beyond your flexibility, trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling in the right side of your body, all over, inside out, bones to the skin, fingertips to the toes. Push your hips more forward, upper body back more, maximum weight in the heels. Keep breathing normally. Bring your right hip forward to get 2 hips in one line. Bring your left shoulder forward towards the mirror to open up your chest. Come down and push, and push, and push. Inhale, breathing, come up, stop in the middle. Backward bending is next. Your back is going to hurt. Don't be scared. Take a deep breath in, full lungs. Drop your head back far as it goes. Look at the floor behind you. Arms back. Immediately try to touch the wall behind you. Bend your total spine backwards. Coccyx to the neck. Lower, middle, upper back. Total spine backward bend. Push your upper body back. Try to fall down backwards. Maximum weight on the heels. Inhale, push your stomach, your legs, your hips, everything. Forward towards the mirror. Arms back. Look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back. Inhale, breathing, come up, stop in the middle, bend your knees, put your hands on the floor in front of you. Hands on the floor, and move your hips right and left, right and left, right and left, to make sure your lower back is totally relaxed, nice and loose, comfortable, easy and flexible. This is a U-turn from backward bend to forward bend. So please be careful. Your spine is not completely warmed up yet. Your hips right and left, right and left, right and left. Padastasana, hands to feet pose. Grab your heels from behind, stepping on all 5 fingers of each hand underneath your heels. Little baby fingers touching each other side by side. Elbows behind your legs, on your calf muscles throughout the posture. Get a good tight grip. Please don't lose your grip. Pull your heels as much as possible. Stretch your body down from the lower spine towards the floor. Touch your stomach on your thighs, chest on your knees, face on your legs below the knees. So from the side, you should look like a Japanese ham sandwich. No gap anywhere. Slowly push your knees back hard as possible. Try to lock your knees. Create tremendous stretching feeling, pain sensation all over, underneath your legs. Coccyx to the toes, bones to your skin with your smiling, happy face. Pull your heels. Push your knees back. Lock your knees. Roll forward. Lock your knees. Exhale, breathing. Lock your knees. Eyes open. Touch your face and the legs. Lock your knees. Lock your knees. Lock your knees. Inhale, breathing gently. Come up. Gently. Arms and head together. Arms down by your sides. Stand still. Breathe through your nose. Second set, feet together nicely, toes and heels touching each other. Bring your arms over your head sideways, palms together, interlock your 10 fingers, release the index fingers, cross your thumbs. Keep your palms together like glue, up to the wrist throughout the entire posture. Push your hips a little forward, upper body back a couple of inches, maximum weight on the heels. Inhale, breathing full lungs, hold the breathing. Everybody stretch up out of your waist. One more time, try and touch the ceiling. Absolute straight line, slowly bend your body to the right, without bending your elbows, without bending your knees. Continuously push your hips to the left, beyond your flexibility, trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling in the left side of your body, all over, inside out, bones to the skin, fingertips to the toes. Keep your breathing normal. Push your hips to the left. Push your hips a little forward. Upper body back more, maximum weight in the heels. Bring your left hip, Angela, forward to get 2 hips in one line. Right shoulder forward towards the mirror to open up your chest. Come down and push, and push, and push. Inhale, breathing, come up, stop in the middle. Inhale, breathing full lungs. Hold the breathing, really stretch up out of your waist. One more time, try and touch the ceiling. Absolute straight line. Slowly bend your body to the left side. Good stretching, Jeannie. Without bending your elbows, without bending your knees. Continuously push your hips to the right side, beyond your flexibility, trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling in the right side of your body, all over, inside out, bones to the skin, fingertips to the toes. Hips more forward, upper body back more. Maximum weight on both heels. Your toes on the floor. Bring your right hip forward to get 2 hips in one line. Bring your left shoulder forward towards the mirror to open up your chest. Come down and push, and push, and push. Inhale, breathing, come up, stop in the middle. Second backward bend. Your back might hurt again. Still don't be scared. Take a deep breath in. Full lungs. Drop your head back far as it goes. Look at the floor behind you. Arms back right away. Try to touch the wall behind you. Bend your total spine backwards, coccyx to the neck. Lower, middle, and your upper back. Total spine backward bending. Push your upper body back. Try to fall down backwards. Maximum weight on the heels. Inhale, push your stomach, legs, hips, everything. Forward towards the mirror, arms back. Look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back. Inhale, breathing. Come up, stop in the middle. Bend your knees, put your hands on the floor in front of you. Put your hands, Kristen, on the thighs. And see if you can move the hips that way. Right and left, right and left. Yeah, to get more movement in the hips, it's going to help you relax the back more. Move your hips right and left, and right and left. Hands on the floor, hands on the thighs, whatever you need to do. Get down there to the floor when you can. Padastasana, second set. Grab your heels from behind, stepping on all 5 fingers of each hand underneath your heels. Little baby fingers touching each other side by side, and elbows behind your legs on the calves throughout the posture. You may need to step on less of your fingers so you can get the elbows more behind the legs. That's the key to the grip. Don't lose the grip. Pull your heels as much as possible. Stretch your body down from the lower spine towards the floor. Touch your stomach on your thighs, chest on your knees. Face on the legs below the knees, so no gap for lighter air between your body and your legs. Continuously keep pulling. Pulling is the object of stretching. Your goal to touch your head to the feet, creating 360-degree angle stretching, coccyx to toes, coccyx to your head. Push your knees back, lock your knees. Roll forward, lock your knees. Exhale, breathing, lock your knees, eyes open. Touch your face on the legs. Lock your knees, lock your knees, lock your knees. Inhale, breathing, gently come up, arms and head together. Arms down by your sides. Stand still, breathe through your nose. Upward pose is next, Utkatasana. Right foot step to the right, 6 inches apart. Make sure your heel's invisible behind your toes. Your feet should look like a perfect letter H, 6 inches only between the toes and the heels. Don't change your feet for all 3 parts of the posture. Bring your arms up parallel to the floor, elbows locked, triceps muscles nice and tight contraction, nothing loose, nothing hanging, all 5 fingers together. Stretch your arms forward towards the mirror like you're trying to touch the mirror. Exhale, breathing, suck your stomach in, hold it in, and sit down with your feet flat until your hips touch the chair. Spine straight to begin with, 100% body weight on the heels. Lift your chest up, bend your total spine, backward bend, and bring your upper body back. Suck your stomach in, compression on the abdominal wall, contraction on the abdominal muscles. Suck it in, tighten up, hold it. Open your knees, 6 inches between the toes, heels, knees, and hands. Chest up, chin up, lean back, go back. You're trying to fall down backwards. Inhale, breathing, come up. Keep your arms there. Second part, concentrate and meditate. Stand up on your toes, maximum like a ballerina. Tremendous concentration. Don't even blink your eyes. Stretch your spine, chest, head, whole upper body up towards the ceiling like natural human traction. Sit down on the tops of your toes, spine straight position. Start to finish, you should feel your hips and head touch the wall behind you. Sit down halfway, hips in the chair. Hips back, knees up, chest up, upper body leaning back, spine straight. Come higher on the toes, knees up towards the ceiling. Hips should not go down below the chair. You're sitting in the chair. Inhale, breathing, come up, keep your arms there. Third part, come up a little bit on your toes. Bring your knees together. Exhale, breathing, suck your stomach in, spine straight, and sit down as slow as possible. At least 10 counts. All the way down, leaning against the wall. Continuously stretch your spine towards the ceiling. Make a 1/2 inch gap between the hips and the heels. You're leaning against the wall. Hips and head touching the wall. No gap anywhere. Bring your knees together and forward so your thighs parallel to the floor. Arms parallel to the legs. Spine perfectly straight. So from the side, you should look like a box. Take a deep breath. Keep your knees together. Slowly come up. Upper body back. Leaning against the wall. Feet together. Arms down by your sides. Stand still. Don't move. Second set, right foot's up to the right again, just 6 inches apart. So 6 inches relative to your skeleton. Make sure it's not too wide. Heels right underneath the hip joints. You can see that in the mirror. Don't change your feet. Bring your arms up parallel to the floor, elbows locked, triceps muscles nice and tight contraction, nothing loose. Relax your shoulders. Stretch your arms forward towards the mirror. Try to touch the mirror. Exhale, breathing, suck your stomach in, hold it in, and sit down with your feet flat until your hips touch the chair. Spine straight to begin with, 100% body weight on your heels. Lift your chest up, bend your total spine backward bending. Bring your upper body inward back. Suck your stomach in, so the rib cage visible in the mirror. Yeah, open the knees, 6 inches between the toes, heels, knees, and hands. Everybody chest up, chin up, lean back more. Even more back into the heels. Way back, go back, trying to fall down backwards. Inhale, breathing, come up. Keep your arms there. Second part, again, relax your shoulders. Your triceps nice and tight. Stand up on your toes, maximum. All the way up, stretch your spine, chest, head, whole upper body up, like I'm pulling your head towards the ceiling. Sit down on the tops of your toes, spine straight position. Start to finish, you should feel your hips and your head touch the wall behind you. Sit down halfway, hips in the chair, hips back down, knees up, chest up, upper body leaning back so your spine is straight, keeping the natural curve. Come higher on the toes, knees up towards the ceiling. Hips should not go down below the chair. You're sitting in the chair. Inhale, breathing, come up, keep your arms there. Your third part, come up a little bit on your toes. Just as much as you need to bring the knees together. So very, very little, usually. Bring your knees together. Exhale, breathing, suck your stomach in, spine straight, and sit down as slow as possible, at least 10 counts. Go all the way down with your spine straight, leaning against the wall. Sit down all the way to the heels if you can, and then just stretch your spine up to make a 1/2 inch gap between the hips and the heels. You're leaning against the wall, hips and head touch the wall, no gap anywhere. Bring your knees together and forward towards the mirror. So your thighs parallel to the floor, arms parallel to the legs, spine perfectly straight. From the side, you should look like a box. Take a deep breath. Keep your knees together, slowly come up. Keep your heels in. Jameson, upper body back, with leaning against the wall. Feet together, arms down by your sides. Stand still. Eagle pose is next. Garurasana, look at your arms. Identify which is the right one, which is the left one. Please don't mix them up. Bring your arms over your head sideways. Bring your right arm under the left arm, cross your arms each other, twist like ropes. Bring your hands in front of your face, hands, palms together, thumbs towards your face, little fingers towards the mirror. If you're unable to get the palms together right away, you can interlace your fingers a couple of times. Pull your elbows down until your fingertips go below the nose. Suck your stomach in, sit down until your hips touch the chair. Upper body leaning back, stay down there. Lift your right leg up, bring it over the left leg high as possible, twist your legs like ropes. Put your right foot underneath the left calf muscle so all 5 toes should be visible in the miror. Sit down more, twist like ropes. arch your upper body back. No gap between the ankle and the calf. Bring your knees to the right, upper body to the left. To get feet, knees, elbows, hands, everything in one line. If your foot is coming out, sit down more. If you're losing the balance, upper body lean back more. Suck your stomach in, pull your elbows down, upper body back at the end. Change, arms over your head. Bring your left arm under the right arm. Cross your arms to each other, twist like ropes. Bring your hands in front of your face, hands, palms together. Turn your thumbs toward your face and little fingers towards the mirror. Pull your elbows down until your fingertips go below the nose. That's the way, Angela. Pull your elbows down, suck your stomach in, sit down until your hips touch the chair. Upper body leaning back, stay down there. Lift your left leg up, bring it over the right leg high as possible. Twist your legs like ropes. Put your left foot underneath the right calf muscle so all 5 toes should be visible in the mirror. Sit down more, twist like ropes. Arch your upper body back, no gap between the ankle and the calf. Bring your knees to the left, upper body to the right. To get feet, knees, elbows, hands, everything in one line. If your foot is coming out, sit down more. If you're losing the balance, upper body lean back more. Suck your stomach in, pull your elbows down, upper body back at the end. Change, arms over your head. Right into your second set. Bring the right arm under the left arm. Cross your arms each other, twist like ropes. Again, hands in front of your face, thumbs toward your face, little fingers towards the mirror. Pull your elbows down until your fingertips go below the nose. Probably have to keep pulling. Suck your stomach in, sit down until your hips touch the chair. Sit down. Yeah, upper body leaning back. Stay down there. More upper body back, Jennifer. Lift your right leg up, bring it over the left leg high as possible. Twist your legs like ropes. The higher you lift the leg and the thigh, the more you'll create so you can twist even better. Sit down more, twist like ropes. Really arch your upper body back. No gap between the ankle and the calf. Bring your knees to the right, upper body to the left, opening up all the major joints of your body in the posture. If your foot is coming out, sit down more. If you're losing the balance, upper body lean back more. Suck your stomach in, pull your elbows down, upper body back at the end. Change, arms over your head. Last one, bring your left arm under the right arm, cross your arms each other, twist like ropes. Hands in front of your face, hands palms together, thumbs towards your face, little fingers towards the mirror. Pull your elbows down until your fingertips go below the nose. Suck your stomach in, sit down until your hips touch the chair. Sit down, both legs first, upper body leaning back. Stay down there, lift your left leg up, bring it over the right leg high as possible, twist your legs like ropes. The higher you lift it, the more you'll have so you can twist even better. Sit down more. Twist like ropes, arch your upper body back. Slide your toes toward the floor to close the gap between the ankle and the calf. Bring your knees to the left, upper body right, opening up hips, knees, and ankles, scapula, deltoids, elbows, and the wrists. If your foot is coming out, sit down more. Losing the balance, upper body lean back more. Suck your stomach in, pull your elbows down, upper body back at the end. Change. Arms down by your sides. Stand still. Party time. Have a sip of water if you like. Cheers. Party over. Come back to the middle of your mat if you left it. Start with your feet together, toes and heels touching each other. Please make up your mind before you even start the next one not to give up. As long as you try it the right way and you don't give up, that is the ultimate destination. Standing head to knee pose, Dandayamana Jani Shavasana. Wipe your hands. Shift your weight to the left leg, interlock your 10 fingers, and grab your right foot in front of you, 3 inches below the toes. Hold it, a nice and tight grip. Please don't lose the grip. Look in the mirror. From start to finish, concentrate one point, your left knee in the mirror to make sure the knee is absolutely locked to begin with. You don't have the knee. Your left leg should be solid, concrete, one piece, lamp post, unbroken, no knee. Inhale, breathing slowly, gently, right leg lift up and stretch forward towards the mirror. Your legs exactly parallel to the floor, no higher, no lower, left knee locked. Take a deep breath, continuously kick your right leg heel forward towards the mirror so you can turn your whole foot into the ankle toward your face, all 5 toes turning in. The standing knee is bending, the posture has not started yet. Kick your heel out, turn your toes in, try to lock both knees from the side. Your legs should look like a perfect upside down letter L like Linda. When both knees are locked and you can balance there comfortably, then only bend your elbows down towards the floor. Your elbows touch your calf muscle. Eventually your elbows should go down below the calf muscle. Change. Come up. Left side. Wipe your hands. Shift your weight to the right leg. Interlock your 10 fingers and grab your left foot in front of you. Same position, please. If you don't have the foot yet, keep trying to get the foot. Don't grab anything else. Focus on one point, your right knee in the mirror. Don't change your eyes, don't move your eyes. Think very deeply about the standing knee. Right knee has to be locked like you don't have the knee. Distribute the body weight evenly all over the right foot the same. Don't bring it to the side. Standing leg thigh muscle nice and tight. Knee locked. Stomach in. Inhale, slowly, gently, left leg lift up and stretch forward towards the mirror. Right knee locked. A deep breath. kick your left leg heel forward towards the mirror to your both knees lock. Continuously keep kicking without stopping, without intermission. Kick your heel out, turn your toes in. You have to learn how to flex your foot to stretch the Achilles tendon just above the heel. All 5 toes turning in, eventually beyond perpendicular. You should feel tremendous stretch underneath the leg, create cramp on top of the thigh. When both knees are locked and you can balance there comfortably, then only bend your elbows down towards the floor. Your elbows touch your calf muscle. Eventually your elbows should go down below the calf muscle. Change, come up. Put your hands on your hips, do the backward bending, 1 second only. Second set. Feet together, toes and heels touching each other. Look in the mirror, make up your mind. Wipe your hands. Shift your weight to the left leg, interlock your 10 fingers and grab your right foot in front of you, 3 inches below the toes. Go and grab your foot any way you can. Right, 1 hand at a time, whatever you need to do, just try and grab your foot, don't grab anything else. Focus on your left knee in the mirror. Make sure the knee is absolutely locked like a lamp post. You push the knee back all the way, contract the thigh muscle so the whole kneecap lifts up, stomach in. Inhale, slowly, gently, right leg lift up and stretch forward towards the mirror. Good, left knee locked. A little bit leg down, suit. Take a deep breath. Kick your right leg heel forward towards the mirror to your both knees locked. Kick your heel out. Turn your whole foot into the ankle or your face. Lock both knees. When both knees are locked and you can balance there comfortably, then only bend your elbows down towards the floor. Your elbows touch your calf muscle. Eventually, elbows should go down below the calf. And slowly bring your head down, chest down, body down. Look at your stomach. Touch your forehead on your knee. Change. Come up. Left side. Wipe your hands. Shift your weight to the right leg. Interlock your 10 fingers and grab your left foot in front of you. Same position, please. Do anything you have to. Try and grab the foot. All 10 fingers interlock. That's how you build the strength. Focus on your right knee in the mirror. Make sure the knee is absolutely locked. Again, push the knee back all the way. Contract the thigh muscles. The whole kneecap lifts up. Stomach in. Inhale, slowly, gently. Left leg lift up and stretch forward towards the mirror. Right knee locked. A deep breath. Kick your left leg heel forward towards the mirror to your both knees locked. Kick your heel out. Turn your whole foot in from the ankle toward your face. Lock both knees. When both knees are locked and you can balance there comfortably, then only bend your elbows down towards the floor. To your elbows touch your calf muscle. Eventually elbows should go down below the calf. And then slowly bring your head down, chest down, body down. Look at your stomach. Touch your forehead on your knee. Change. Come up. Put your hands on your hips to the backward bending again. 1 second only. Standing bow pulling pose is next. Dandayamana, Dhanurasana. Everyone together. Bring your right hand out, palm facing up, elbow touching the body. Say, Mama, give me money.
Mama, give me money.
Look at your hand. You're holding the money. Bring your hand to the right. Don't turn your hand. Don't drop the money. Grab your right foot behind you, the palm facing up. Pull from the inside at your ankle, all 5 fingers together. So the money is still in your hand. Left arm up in front of you, chin close to the shoulder. Concentrate 1 point. Your left knee in the mirror. Yes, left leg locked throughout the posture. Bring your knees together to start. Inhale, breathing. Charge your body forward towards the mirror. Try and touch the mirror. Simultaneously kick your right leg back and up towards the ceiling. Bring your body down from lower spine to your abdomen and chest are parallel to the floor. Continuously keep kicking the right leg back and up hard as possible. Your foot should be coming over your head in the mirror. 2 feet should be in a line from the side. Kick back so the right shoulder behind the left shoulder, invisible in the mirror. Stretch your left fingertips forward towards the mirror. Try to touch the mirror. Touch your shoulder to your chin. Shoulder blades, scapula coming out of the body. In other words, 2 shoulders in 1 line. Kicking and stretching have to be equal. Simultaneous 50-50. If you lose the balance, you're not kicking hard enough. Body down more. Stretch forward more. Try to touch the mirror. Kick back more. Kick harder. The harder you kick, you'll balance forever. Body down and kick up. 1 more time. Change. Come up and stand still. Left side. Bring your left hand out. Palm facing up. Elbow touching the body. Bring your hand to the left. Don't turn your hand. Don't drop the money. Grab your left foot behind you with the palm facing up. Hold from the inside. Exactly at your ankle. All 5 fingers together. Thumb touching with the index finger. Don't lose your grip. Right arm up in front of you. Chin close to the shoulder. Concentrate 1 point. Your right knee in the mirror. Right leg locked throughout the posture. Bring your knees together to start. Inhale, breathing. Charge your body forward towards the mirror. Try and touch the mirror. Simultaneously kick your left leg back and up towards the ceiling. Bring your body down from the lower spine to your abdomen and chest are parallel to the floor. Continuously keep kicking the left leg back and up hard as possible. Your foot should be coming over your head in the mirror. 2 feet should be in a line from the side. Kick back so the left shoulder behind the right shoulder, invisible in the mirror. Stretch your right fingertips forward towards the mirror. Try to touch the mirror. Touch your shoulder to your chin. Shoulder blade, scapula coming out of the body. In other words, 2 shoulders in 1 line. Kicking and stretching have to be equal, simultaneous 50-50. If you lose the balance or not kicking hard enough, body down more, stretch forward more, try to touch the mirror, kick back more, kick part of the harder you kick, you'll balance forever. Body down and kick up. One more time. Change. Way to stay with it. Come up and stand still. Breathe through your nose. Second set. Bring your right hand out, palm facing up, elbow touching the body. Bring your hand to the right. Don't turn your hand. Grab your right foot behind you, the palm facing up. Hold from the inside at your ankle, all 5 fingers together. Don't lose the grip. Left arm up in front of you, chin close to the shoulder. Concentrate one point, your left knee in the mirror. And right at the ankle, Kristen. Left leg locked throughout the posture. Yeah, now just work to relax the shoulder to bring the knees together to start. Inhale, breathing. Charge your body forward towards the mirror. Try and touch the mirror. Same time, kick your right leg back and up towards the ceiling. Bring your body down from the lower spine to your abdomen and chest are parallel to the floor. Continuously keep kicking the right leg back and up hard as possible. Foot should be coming over your head in the mirror. 2 feet should be in a line from the side. Kick back to the right shoulder behind the left shoulder, invisible in the mirror. Stretch your left fingertips forward towards the mirror. Try to touch the mirror. Touch your shoulder to your chin. Shoulder blade, scapula coming out of the body. In other words, 2 shoulders in one line. Kicking and stretching have to be equal, simultaneous 50-50. If you lose the balance, you're not kicking hard enough. Body down more. Do we stretch forward more? Try to touch the mirror. Kick back more. Kick harder. The harder you kick, you'll balance forever. Body down and kick up. One more time. Change. Come up and stand still. One more. Bring your left hand out, palm facing up, elbow touching the body. Bring your hand to the left. Don't turn your hand. Grab your left foot behind you, the palm facing up. Hold from the inside at your ankle, all 5 fingers together. That's the right stretch for your shoulder. Don't lose the grip. Right arm up in front of you, chin close to the shoulder. Concentrate one point, your right knee in the mirror. Right leg absolutely locked throughout the posture. Bring your knees together to start. Inhale, breathing. Charge your body forward towards the mirror. Try and touch the mirror. Same time, kick your left leg back and up towards the ceiling. Everybody bring your body down already from the lower spine to your abdomen and chest are parallel to the floor. Continuously keep kicking the left leg back and up hard as possible. Foot should be coming over your head in the mirror. 2 feet should be in a line from the side. Kick back to the left shoulder behind the right shoulder, invisible in the mirror. Stretch your right fingertips forward towards the mirror. Try to touch the mirror. Touch your shoulder to your chin. Shoulder blade, scapula coming out of the body. In other words, 2 shoulders in one line. Kicking and stretching have to be equal. Simultaneous 50-50. If you lose the balance or not kicking hard enough, body down more. Stretch forward more. Try to touch the mirror. Kick back more. Kick harder. The harder you kick, you'll balance forever. Body down. Kick up. One more time. Change. Come up and stand still. Balancing stick pose is next. Chula Dandasana. This one is only 10 seconds long. So the moment you hear my clap, step forward. You have to make up your mind in half of a second. Only use 100% of your strength. If you're late, it's over. Don't be late. Bring your arms over your head sideways, palms together. Interlock your 10 fingers. Release the index fingers. Cross your thumbs. Stretch your arms toward the ceiling to make sure your elbows are locked. So arms always touching with the ears. Chin up. Body back a couple of inches. Inhale, breathing. Right leg, step forward a big step, lock both knees, arms and head together, come down. Arms, body, head, leg, everything parallel to the floor. From the side, you should look like a T as in Tom, not a broken umbrella. Charge your body forward more, try to touch the mirror, get your left leg up, point your toes, knee locked, stretch, stretch, stretch. Inhale, breathing, come up. Keep your arms over your head, chin up, body back a couple of inches. Inhale, breathing, left leg, step forward a big step, lock both knees, arms and head together, come down, body down, leg up, chest down, get your leg up, lock both knees, every muscle contracted, chin forward, focus on one point, your left foot in the mirror, stretch forward more, try to touch the mirror, stretch, stretch, inhale, breathing, come up, arms down by your sides, stand still, breathe in by your nose, out by your nose. Second set, bring your arms over your head sideways, palms together, interlock your 10 fingers, release the index fingers, cross your thumbs, stretch your arms toward the ceiling, elbows locked, arms always touching with the ears, chin up, body back a couple of inches, inhale, breathing, right leg, step forward a big step, lock both knees first, arms and head together, calm down, arms, body, head, leg, everything in one line, chest down, leg up, body down, leg up, whole body stretching apart in opposite directions like a natural human tug of war, stretch, 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 inhale, breathing, come up. Keep your arms over your head, chin up, one more time, body back a couple of inches, inhale, breathing, left leg, step forward a big step, lock both knees, arms and head together, come down, body down, leg up, chest down, get your leg up, lock both knees, arms and head together, chin forward more, stretch forward more, try to touch the mirror, stretch, 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 inhale, breathing, come up, arms down by your sides, breathe through your nose. Next one's gonna bring your heart rate down by design. Go to the left side of your mat for the standing separate leg stretching pose. Work Get out with your neighbor if you need to. If you have no neighbors, definitely use the line. Even if you have a neighbor, go close to the line, right toes and heels together. It's going to help you keep the good alignment for the posture. Bring your arms over your head sideways, standing separate legs, stretching pose. Right leg step to the right, a big step, 4 feet minimum. Arms down parallel to the floor, palms facing down. Make sure your heels are in one line, feet slightly pigeon-toed, arms down parallel to the floor. Lock your knees, suck your stomach in, and slowly bend your body down from the lower spine towards the floor. Keep your chin forward, looking in the mirror, and your knees locked. Grab your heels from the outside, all 5 fingers together, thumb touching with the index finger. If you can't grab the heels, grab outsides of the feet. Make sure your knees still locked. Pull your heels as hard as possible, stretching your body down from the lower spine towards the floor. Make sure your knees stay locked throughout the posture. Roll forward like a wheel, more body weight on the toes. Try to touch your forehead on the floor. If your forehead is not touching, open the legs a little bit more. Chin forward, roll forward, pull harder, keep pulling. Try to touch your forehead on the floor, so eventually spine perfectly straight from coccyx to the neck with your forehead on the floor between your feet. First your legs stretching, then your hips stretching, then your spine stretching, eventually whole body stretching. 360-degree angle, coccyx to the toes, coccyx to your forehead. Chin up, roll forward, pull harder, keep pulling, touch your forehead on the floor. Inhale, breathing gently, come up. Right leg back to the place, arms down by your side. Stand still, breathe in by your nose, out by your nose. So important that your knees stay locked throughout the posture. Even if you do a little bit less of an intense posture, make sure the knees stay locked. Okay, pulling as hard as possible on the hamstrings. Gotta have them relax so you can stretch. Second step, bring your arms over your head sideways. Right leg step to the right, big step. Over your mat, 4 feet minimum, arms down parallel to the floor, palms facing down. Make sure heels in a line, feet just slightly pigeon-toed. Lock your knees, suck your stomach in, slowly bend your body down from the lower spine with the floor. Keep your chin forward, looking in the mirror, and your knees locked. Eyes contracted the whole time. Go grab your heels from the outside, all 5 fingers together, thumb touching with the index finger. You can grab the heels, grab outsides of the feet. Before you even pull, make sure again the knees are locked. Pull your heels as hard as possible, stretching your body down from the lower spine towards the floor. Grab the heels, Ingrid. You don't have to step on the fingers yet. All 5 fingers together. Chin forward, roll forward, pull harder, keep pulling. Try to touch your forehead on the floor. So eventually your spine perfectly straight from coccyx to neck with your forehead on the floor between your feet. First your legs stretching, then your hips stretching, then your spine stretching, eventually whole body stretching. 360-degree angle, coccyx to the toes, coccyx to your forehead. Chin up. Roll forward, pull harder, keep pulling, touch your forehead on the floor. Inhale, breathing, gently come up. Good. Right leg back to the place, arms down by your side, stand still. Breathe through your nose. Triangle pose is next. Trikonasana, everyone together. Bring your arms over your head sideways. Arms over your head, right leg step to the right. Big step, 4 feet minimum. Arms down parallel to the floor, palms facing down. Look straight ahead in the mirror. Push your hips forward, upper body lean back to open up your chest. Turn your right foot out to the right, all the way. Turn it a ½ inch more. Make sure the right foot exactly parallel to the front mirror. 2 heels in one line. Inhale, breathing, bend the right knee, sit down. Bounce a couple of times like a motorcycle ride, and make sure you sit down low enough. Get the right thigh bicep parallel to the floor. In the front mirror, right leg should look like an upside down L. Push your hips forward, bring your arms back, open your chest, spine straight in the center. Make sure your hips don't come up anymore. Inhale, move both arms at the same time. Right elbow in front of the right knee. Bring your right hand down, touch between the big toe, second toe. Don't touch the floor, no weight on the fingertips against the floor. Look up towards the ceiling. Touch your chin to the left, shoulder profile of your face exactly visible in the mirror. Take a deep breath, stretch your left arm up. You're trying to touch the ceiling. Right arm stretch down, left arm stretch up. In other words, 2 arms, shoulders stretching apart in opposite directions. Push your left hip down and forward towards the mirror. Push your right knee back to help your elbow touch your toes. Upper body turn or twist backward like spine twisting posture. Keep the left knee locked, left foot flat on the floor. Inhale, breathing, come up. Keep your arms out there. Turn your right foot back to the center. Turn your left foot out to the left. Bend the knees, sit down. Bounce and bounce and bounce. Make sure you sit down low enough. Get the left thigh bicep femur bone parallel to the floor. Push your right hip down and forwards more. Get your left knee back towards the back wall. Arms back, body back, lean back, freeze, open your chest, spine straight in the center. Don't move your hips anymore. Inhale, move both arms. Left arm down, palm face in the front, elbow in front of the knee. Right arm stretch up. Turn your head and look up. Touch your chin to the right, shoulder profile of your face exactly visible in the mirror. Kristen, put your wrists in front of the knee. Take a deep breath and stretch your arms apart. Yes, 2 arms in a straight line from the front and also from the side. Push your right hip down and forward towards the mirror. Push your left knee back to help your elbow or whatever you got. Touch your toes. Upper body turn or twist backward, opening up your chest. Keep the right knee locked. Right foot flat on the floor. Inhale, breathing, come up. Left foot back to the center. Right leg back to the place. Arms over your head. Arms down by your sides, stand still. Breathe in by your nose, out by your nose. Second set. Bring your arms over your head sideways. Right leg step to the right. Big step. 4 feet minimum. Arms down parallel to the floor. Palms facing down. Feet pointing straight ahead first. Push your hips forward. Upper body lean back to open up your chest. Without moving the left foot, turn your right foot out to the right. All the way. Turn a ½ inch more. Let your hips turn down towards me. Yeah, right thigh, right foot parallel to the front mirror. Inhale, breathing, bend the right knee, sit down. Bounce and bounce and bounce. Make sure you sit down low enough. Get the right thigh bicep parallel to the floor. In the front mirror, right leg like an upside down L. Push your left hip forward, get your right knee back towards the back wall. Arms back, open your chest, spine straight in the center. Don't move your hips anymore. Inhale, move both arms. Right elbow in front of the right knee. Bring your right hand down, touch between the big toe, second toe. No weight on the fingers against the floor. That's good, Sue. Turn your head and look up. Touch your chin to the left shoulder, profile of your face exactly visible in the mirror. Don't let your elbow go below the knee. No weight in the elbow against the knee. Body up more. There should be a big gap, triangle between the chest and the right thigh. Push your left hip down and forward. Push your right knee back to help your elbow. So 2 knees in a line from the side. Upper body turn or twist backward to open up your chest. Keep the left knee locked. Left foot flat on the floor. Inhale, breathing, come up. Keep your arms out there. Turn your right foot back to the center. Turn your left foot out to the left. Bend the knees, sit down, bounce and bounce and bounce. Make sure you sit down low enough. Get the left thigh bicep, femur bone parallel to the floor. The right foot still pointing straight ahead towards the front of the room. Push your right hip forward, get your left knee back. Arms back, yes, body back, spine straight in the center. Make sure your hips don't come up. Inhale, move both arms. Left arm down, palm face in the front, elbow in front of the knee. Right arm stretch up. Turn your head and look up. Touch your chin to the right shoulder, profile of your face exactly visible in the mirror. The 2 arms should stay in a straight line from the front and also from the side. Stretch your arms apart in opposite directions. Push your right hip down and forward towards the mirror. Push your left knee back to help your elbow. Touch your toes. Upper body turn or twist backward like spine twisting posture. Still stretching straight up. Right leg locked. Right foot flat on the floor. Inhale, breathing, come up. Everybody, left foot back to the center. Right leg back to the place, arms over your head, arms down by your sides. Breathe in by your nose, out by your nose. Standing separate leg, head to knee pose. Dandayamana, Vipakyapada, Janishwarasana. Bring your arms over your head sideways. Palms together, only cross your thumbs. Stretch your arms toward the ceiling to make sure your elbows are locked. Arms always touching with the ears. Right leg step to the right, 3 feet, 36 inches. Turn to the right, 180 degrees. Turn your hips, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times beyond your flexibility to get your 2 hips in one line from the side. Make sure the backside foot 45-degree angle, 2 heels in one line. Exhale, breathing, and you go down with 2 hips in one line. Tuck your chin to your chest, look at your stomach, and touch your forehead on the knee. If you cannot touch your forehead on the knee, bend the knee a little bit. You've got to touch your forehead on the knee. Stretch your hands forward beyond your toes. Keep your elbows straight. Push your hands against the floor to get your knee locked. Exhale, breathing. Suck your stomach in. Throat choked, eyes open. Breathing always normal. Bring maximum weight into the right foot. James, get the right hip sticking up towards the ceiling. Bring 2 hips in one line. The elbows locked. And at the end, push your knee back. Lock your knee very quick a couple of times. Inhale, breathing. Gently come up. Arms and head together. Stop in the middle. Turn 185 degrees to the left side. Turn your hips 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times beyond your flexibility. You get your 2 hips in one line from the side. Make sure the back heel always on the floor, front foot pointing straight ahead. It's good setup. Exhale, breathing, and you go down. Tuck your chin to your chest. Look at your stomach. Touch your forehead on the knee. If you cannot touch your forehead, bend the knee a little bit. That's the way, Angela. You've got to touch your forehead on the knee. The posture hasn't even started yet. Stretch your hands forward a little bit farther, Jameson, out in front beyond the toes. And push your hands against the floor to get your knee locked. Exhale, breathing, suck your stomach in, throat choked, eyes open, breathing always normal. Bring maximum weight into the left foot. Get the left side hip sticking up towards the ceiling to bring 2 hips in one line. Lock your knee very quick a couple of times. Inhale, breathing, gently come up, arms and head together. Stop in the middle. Right leg back to the place, arms down by your side. Stand still. Breathe through your nose. Second set, bring your arms over your head sideways. Just palms together, only cross your thumbs. Stretch your arms toward the ceiling throughout the posture. Elbows locked, so arms always touching with the ears. Right leg step to the right, 3 feet, 36 inches. Turn to the right, 180 degrees. Turn your hips, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Just the hips beyond your flexibility, so you end up with 2 hips in a line. The back heel always on the floor, front foot pointing straight ahead. Exhale, breathing, you go down with 2 hips in one line. Tuck your chin to your chest. Look at your stomach, touch exactly forward on the knee. If you cannot touch your forehead on the knee, bend the knee a little bit. You've got to touch your forehead on the knee. Stretch your hands forward beyond your toes. Elbows locked, everybody. Push your hands against the floor to get your knee locked with your smiling, happy face. Exhale, breathing, suck your stomach in, throat choked, eyes open, breathing always normal. Bring maximum weight into the left foot. right foot rather, to get the right side hip sticking up towards the ceiling. You bring 2 hips in one line, lock your knee, very quick, a couple of times. Inhale, breathing, gently come up, arms and head together. All right, down, better late than never. Turn to the left, 185 degrees. Turn your hips 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times beyond your flexibility to get your 2 hips in one line. Keep the back leg always straight, 2 hips in one line. Exhale, breathing, and you go down, 2 hips in one line. Like your chin to your chest. Don't think too much about it. Look at your stomach. Just touch your forehead on the knee. You can do it. If you kind of touch your forehead on the knee, bend the knee a little bit. You've got to touch your forehead on the knee. This is a compression posture. It's not a stretching pose. Stretch your hands forward, just beyond the toes. Elbows locked. Open the hands so you can push against the floor. You're going to push against the floor to get your knee locked more. Exhale, breathing, suck your stomach in, throat choked, eyes open, breathing always normal. Bring maximum weight into the left foot to be the left side hip sticking up, to bring 2 hips in one line. Lock your knee very quick a couple of times. Inhale, breathing, gently come up. That was it. Very good with the hands, arms, and head together. Stop in the middle. Right leg back to the place, arms down by your sides. Stand still. Breathe through your nose. And now everybody go back to the middle of your mat, right where you started in one line for the tree pose, Tadasana. Start with your feet together, toes and heels touching each other. Focus on one spot in the mirror in front. Grab your right foot from underneath with the left hand. Right leg lifts all the way up so your heel is touching the costume, so your foot is facing the ceiling. Very careful with the right knee. Slowly, gently let your right knee come down. Push your hips forward towards the mirror. Gently push your right knee back. Try to get both knees in one line from the side. Open up your pelvis. Same principle like the triangle pose. Upper body lean back a couple of inches. Stretch your spine towards the ceiling. Suck your stomach in. 2 hips in a line. 2 shoulders in a line. Slowly bring your right hand up to the center of your chest. If you can balance there, bring your left hand up, palms together. If your foot, Kristen, slips at all, better to hold the foot with your left hand. Keep the left leg locked, thigh contracted, spine straight, stomach in, eyes open, breathing normal, balance there. Change, right leg down, arms down. Left side. Grab your left foot from underneath with the right hand. So whole left leg has to lift up to get your heel high up touching the costume. Slow the foot facing the ceiling. And then slowly, gently let your left knee come down. Push your hips forward towards the mirror. Gently push the left knee back. Try to get both knees in one line from the side. Open up your pelvis. Upper body lean back a couple of inches. Stretch your spine toward the ceiling. Suck your stomach in. 2 hips in a line. 2 shoulders in a line. Slowly the left hand up towards the center of your chest. And if you can balance there, bring your right hand up, palms together. Again, if the foot slips, better to keep holding onto the foot so the hip can relax. Right leg locked. Thigh contracted, spine straight, stomach in, eyes open, breathing normal, balance there. Change, left leg down, arms down. Toe stand pose is next, Padangusthasana. Focus on the floor, 4 feet out in front of you. Don't change your eyes, don't even blink your eyes. Pick up your right foot, middle of your thigh, wherever it feels comfortable for the toe stand pose. Comfortable is relative, it definitely means no pain. Hands, palms together in front of your chest. Slowly bend your body down from the lower spine towards the floor. Touch your both hands, all 10 fingers on the floor in front of you. Slowly bend the knee. Bring your hips down and sit down on your heel. Bring your hands to both sides of you, hips up, balancing on your fingertips. Both knees should be in one line level with the floor. Keep focusing on the floor, 4 feet out in front. Slowly bring your left hand up to the center of your chest. If you can balance there without moving, bring your right hand up, palms together. Continuously stretch your spine towards the ceiling like natural human traction. Suck your stomach in. Balance there. Change. Come up the opposite, the way you went down. When you're up, relax your right leg and stand still. Left side. Focus on the floor, 4 feet out in front of you. Don't change your eyes, don't even blink. Pick up your left foot, middle of your thigh, wherever it feels comfortable for the toe stand pose. Hands, palms together in front of your chest. Slowly bend your body down from the lower spine towards the floor. Touch your both hands, all 10 fingers on the floor. Slowly bend the knee. Put the body weight on your hands. Bring your hips down, sit down on your heel. Bring your hands to both sides of you, hips up, balancing on your fingertips. Both knees should be in one line level with the floor. Keep focusing on the floor, 4 feet out in front. Slowly bring your left hand up to the center of your chest. If you can balance there without moving, bring your right hand up, palms together. Continuously stretch your spine towards the ceiling. Constant stretching. No collapsing. Suck your stomach in. Change. Come up the opposite the way you went down. And when you're up, relax the left leg and stand still for a moment. Have some water if you like. Turn around and relax on your back for Savasana, dead body pose. towards the back wall. Head towards the mirror. Start with your heels together. Let your feet fall open. Arms on the towel, palms facing up. Head straight. Eyes always open. Breathing always normal. In by your nose and out by your nose. Totally relax for a couple of minutes. Do nothing else but breathe. Breathing is all you had to do anyway. The only mandatory thing in the class. Breathing is not optional. Breathing normal is helpful. Keeping your mouth closed and breathing by your nose any way you can without even thinking. Totally relax and breathe. And without trying to control your breath, focus your mind on your breath. Notice your breath and feel your breath. Maybe even enjoy your breath. But all you have to do is breathe. Pavanamuktasana is next when you're moving pose. Right leg lift up, hold your right leg a couple of inches below the knee, all 10 fingers interlock position. Pull your knee down all the way towards your right shoulder, completely avoiding the rib cage. Make sure the left leg is straight so the calf muscle touching the floor. If it's not, flex your left foot. Chin down towards your chest to get your neck flat on the floor, no gap underneath. Bring your elbows in, touching the sides of your body. Both shoulders relax on the floor. Pull down harder, absolutely freeze here. Eyes open, breathing normal, freeze. Don't move. You can't even blink your eyes. You have to pull down a little bit extra hard to make sure the hip joint hurts. Maximum pressure in the lower abdomen. Change, right leg down, arms down. Left leg lift up, hold your left leg a couple of inches below the knee, all 10 fingers interlocked position. Pull your knee down all the way towards your left shoulder, completely avoiding the rib cage. Make sure the right leg is straight so the calf muscle touching the floor. If it's not, flex the right foot. Chin down toward your chest to get your neck flat on the floor, no gap underneath. Bring your elbows in, touching the sides of your body, both shoulders relax on the floor. Pull down harder, absolutely freeze here. Eyes open, breathing normal, freeze. Don't move. You can't even blink your eyes. You have to pull down a little bit extra hard. Make sure the hip joint hurts. Maximum pressure in the lower abdomen. Change. Left leg down, arms down. Both legs lift up immediately. Hold your elbows each other over your legs, a couple of inches below the knees if possible. Get a nice and tight grip, compact. Feet together side by side, feet relaxed position. Chin down toward your chest to get your neck flat on the floor. Shoulders relaxed. Eyes open. Breathing always normal. And eventually, or in the future, as you improve your skeletal system, your bone joints enough, you're going to have your whole spine flat on the floor. Change. Legs and arms down. Heels together. Let your feet fall open. Arms on the towel, palms facing up. Breathe in by your nose and out by your nose. Relax. The first set of any posture in the class is diagnostic. So that's where you find out where your body is today. And in the second set, it's therapeutic. That's where you apply what you learned. So if in the first set, you get a cramp or something, that might mean you pull too hard. Right? So second set, try to relax more, pull less hard, and get more benefit out of doing less a lot of the time. Second set, right leg lift up. Hold your right leg a couple of inches below the knee. All 10 fingers interlock position. It's good for your finger joints. Good grip. Pull your knee down all the way towards your right shoulder, completely avoiding the rib cage. You may need to pull out to the side a little bit so you don't pull down on the ribs. Make sure the left leg is straight so the calf muscle touching the floor. If it's not, flex your left foot. Chin down, everybody, towards your chest to get your neck flat on the floor. Once you bring your chin down, then bring your elbows in, touching the body. Both shoulders relax on the floor. Pull down harder. Absolutely freeze here. Eyes open. Breathing normal. Freeze. Don't move. Can't even blink your eyes. You have to pull down a little bit extra hard to make sure the hip joint hurts. Maximum pressure in the lower abdomen. This side massaging ascending part of your colon. Change. Right leg down. Arms down. Left leg lift up. Hold your left leg a couple of inches below the knee. All 10 fingers in interlock position. Pull your knee down all the way towards your left shoulder, completely avoiding the rib cage. Make sure the right leg is straight so the calf muscle touching the floor. If it's not, flex the right foot. Chin down towards your chest. Look down. Get your neck flat on the floor, no gap underneath. Then bring your elbows in, touching the body. Both shoulders relax on the floor, pull down harder, absolutely freeze here. Eyes open, breathing normal, freeze, don't move. You can't even blink your eyes. You have to pull down a little bit extra hard to make sure the hip joint hurts. Maximum pressure in the lower abdomen. This side, massaging the descending part of your colon. Change, left leg down, arms down. Both legs lift up right away. Hold your elbows each other over your legs, a couple of inches below the knees if possible. You don't know if it's possible till you try. Every time, try to get your elbows in the hands. You can get the elbows, grab the closest thing you can. Chin down toward your chest and get your neck flat on the floor. Shoulders relaxed. Eyes open and breathing normal. No pulling in this part. Just hold on tight. Relax more. Shoulders on the floor. Eventually, or in the future, whole entire spine flat on the floor, already massaging transverse part of your colon. Change, legs and arms down. Heels together. Let your feet fall open. Arms on the towel, palms facing up. Breathe in by your nose, breathe out by your nose. Relax completely and don't move. There are lots of physical activity that you can do to keep your muscles strong or even to keep your joints healthy. Hatha yoga is unique in many ways. One of them is it's designed to bring absolute optimum health and vitality, maximum efficient function to every system in your body, right? No cell left untouched. The next thing we do is a sit-up. Please listen carefully. Toes and heels together. Flex your feet. Keep your heels on the floor. Bring your arms over your head. Only cross your thumbs. Keep your arms and head together. Inhale. Quickly sit. Exhale. Breathing. Grab your big toes. Double jerk forward to the knees. Elbows to the floor. Turn around and lie down on your stomach for the spine strengthening series, starting with Cobra Pose, Bhujangasana. Lie down on your stomach, chin out, neck flat on the floor. Put your hands underneath your shoulders, very close in with your chest. Make sure all 5 fingers are together so your hands, palms flat on the floor. Chin on the floor there, Kristen. Yeah, glue it down. Distribute the body weight evenly all over the hands, palms the same. Don't move your hands anymore. Feet and heels touching each other throughout the posture. Feet flat on the floor. You have only one leg like a cobra tail, so don't open it. Leg muscles nice and tight. Hips muscles solid, concrete, one piece. Keep the heels together. Bring your elbows in, touching the body, drop your shoulders down. Look up, inhale, breathing in, come up please. Lift your upper body up. Use your 100% back strength. Come up halfway only. Only your belly button touching the floor. Rest your upper body's in the air. From the side, your elbow should be L, 90-degree angle like a rectangle. Stretch your elbows down toward your hips. Arms and elbows always in, touching the side of your body to bring your shoulders down. Trapezius muscles visible. Everybody chests up more. Come up a couple of inches. Your back is supposed to hurt. Shoulders down, chest up, come up higher. Hold it there. Freeze. Slowly lower down. Turn your head to the right side, left ear on the towel. Touch your toes together. Let your heels fall open, arms on the towel, palms facing up. Breathe in by your nose, out by your nose, and relax. Eyes open and don't move. Cobra pose, strengthening your whole entire spine, especially putting pressure on the lower part of your back. Muscles that support your lower spine, that support your entire body. These muscles to be supple, the joints flexible, and also the muscles strong. Second set, chin on the floor. Put your hands underneath your shoulders, very close in, not too far up, not too far down, not turned in, not turned out, just right. Chin on the floor. Feet and heels together. Feet flat on the floor throughout the posture. You have only one leg like a cobra tail. Let's see everybody. Leg muscles nice and tight. Hips muscles solid, concrete, one piece. So bring the elbows in, touch the body, drop your shoulders down. Look up, inhale, breathing in, come up please. Lift your upper body up. Use your 100% back strength. Also use your hands a little bit. Push up so you can come up halfway, Jennifer, till the elbows 90-degree angle like L. Yeah, now stretch your elbows, Jennifer, down toward your hips. Yeah, arms and elbows always touching the body to bring your shoulders down like that. Trapezius muscles visible. Everybody chest up more. Come up a couple of inches. Push up, Dan. Back is supposed to hurt. Shoulders down, chest up, come up higher. Hold it there. Freeze. Slowly lower down. Turn your head to the left side, right ear on the towel. Good, Ingrid, touch your toes together. Let your heels fall open, arms on the towel, palms facing up. Breathe in by your nose and out by your nose. Totally relax. Eyes open and don't move. Focus on one spot, edge of your mat. Relax. Locust pose is the next one. Salabhasana. Arms straight position. Get your straight arms underneath your body with your hands, palms facing the floor. Elbows completely underneath your stomach, invisible. Your elbows are supposed to hurt. Make sure the arms, Angela, totally straight even if you need to bring them out a little bit. So soft part of the elbow should be touching the floor. And spread your fingers completely apart. Grab the floor with your fingertips, baby fingers touching side by side. Chin on the floor. Relax your left leg completely. Lock your right leg, point your toes. Inhale, breathing slowly, gently. Right leg lift up. Minimum 45 degree, half of 90. Lock your knee and point your toes. Leg up more, lift up more, a couple of inches. Make sure your back hurts, your elbows hurt. Everybody lock your knee, point your toes. More up. Slowly lower down. Relax the right leg. Lock your left leg, point your toes. Inhale, breathing slowly, gently. Left leg lift up, 45 degree minimum. Lock your knee and point your toes. Leg up more. Lift up more, a couple of inches. Make sure the hip not twisting out of the line. Lock your knee. More up. Slowly lower down. Relax the left leg. Now both legs. Turn your head in, mouth on the floor. Readjust. Get your elbows closer underneath your body. Spread your fingers completely apart. Grab the floor with your fingertips. That part's good for your wrists. Full lungs. A deep breath without bending the knees. Lift both legs up. Come up. Everybody go up. Come up. Everybody legs up. Lock your knees. Keep your legs together. Your feet together. Don't give up. Struggle a little bit harder. Take a deep breath. Come up more. Slowly lower down. Turn your head to the right side. Left ear on the towel. Touch your toes together. Let your heels fall open to the side. Arms on the towel. Palms facing up. Breathe in by your nose and out by your nose. Relax completely. Don't move. Every posture, as long as you try the right way and you don't give up, that is the most important thing. It never matters how much you do the posture, only how you do it. So one step at a time, try the right way. Very first thing you have to do is arms straight position. Right? Then you try the best you can to get the arms underneath your body. Sometimes they don't go that far. You got to keep the arms straight as the priority. Second set, arms straight position. Get your straight arms underneath your body. You need to roll side to side to get straight arms underneath you. Do whatever you need to do. Move your head around, whatever you need. Yeah, good, Kristen. Spread your fingers completely apart. Now grab the floor with your fingertips. Baby fingers touching side by side. Chin on the floor. Relax your left leg completely. Lock your right leg, point your toes. Inhale, breathing slowly, gently. Right leg lift up. Minimum 45 degree, half of 90. Not higher than you can go. Keep the knee locked. Gotta keep the knee locked. Lock your knee. Lock your knee and point your toes. Leg up more. Lift up more. Lock your knee. More up. Slowly lower down. Relax the right leg. Lock your left leg. Point your toes. Inhale, breathing slowly, gently. Left leg lift up, 45 degree minimum. Lock your knee and point your toes. Leg up more. Lift up more, a couple of inches. Make sure the hip not twisting out of the line. Lock your knee. Lock your knee. More up. Slowly lower down. Relax the left leg. Now both legs. Turn your head in. Put your mouth on the floor. And glue your mouth to the floor. And then readjust. Get your elbows closer underneath you. Spread your fingers completely apart. Mouth down, Angela. Yeah, that's good. Better for your neck. Mouth down. All the way mouth down. Yeah, good. Full lungs, a deep breath without bending the knees. Lift both legs up. Come up, everybody go up. Come up, everybody legs up. Lock your knees, keep your legs together, feet together. Don't give up. Use your hands, strength against the floor to get your legs up more. Shoulders should be on the floor, legs up. Slowly lower down. Turn your head to the left side, right ear on the towel. Touch your toes together. Let your heels fall open to the side. Arms on the towel, palms facing up. Breathe in by your nose, out by your nose, and totally relax. Don't move. Focus pose, strengthening upper back, your neck, spine, right? That's why it's so important to keep the chin or the mouth on the floor, right? So you don't put too much pressure on the neck, spine, just enough pressure. Keep the joints of your spine healthy. Full locust pose is next. Purnasalabhasana, working your middle back, arms out to the side like airplane wings, palms down, all 5 fingers together. Say hi to your neighbors, wave, send some love across the room. Yeah, good. Chin on the floor, it matters. Leg and hip muscles nice and tight together. Can't have too much love. You have only one leg like a cobra tail. Don't open it. Leg muscles nice and tight. One piece. Take a deep breath. Look up toward the ceiling. Arms, body, head, leg, everything lift up. 747 taking off. Everybody go up. Everybody look up. Chest up, arms back. Fingertips same level as your head. Only your hip bones touching the floor. Rest of your body's in the air. Chest up, chest up, chest up. Body up. Look up, go up. Exhale. Breathing. Come up one more time. Slowly lower down. Turn your head to the right side. Left ear on the towel. Touch your toes together. Let your heels fall open to this side. Arms on the towel. Palms facing up. Breathe in by your nose and out by your nose. And relax completely, don't move. It's true that no matter how far you are away from your neighbor, your energy affects them too. So if you feel like you need some positive energy and you come to class, you can borrow that from someone else. If you have some positive energy to lend or share, you can bring that. And everybody feels we're better after the class. So much that you gain from practicing with other people. Second set, arms out to the side, palms facing down, all 5 fingers together. Chin on the floor, leg and hip muscles nice and tight together. Make sure you only have one leg. Take a deep breath, look up towards the ceiling, arms, body, head, leg, everything lift up, lift your arms up, arms back, fingertips same level as your head. Only your hip bones touching the floor, rest to use in the air. Chest up, chest up, chest up, body up, look up, go up, exhale, breathing, come up one more time. Slowly lower down, turn your head to the left side, right ear on the towel. Touch your toes together. Let your heels fall open, arms on the towel, palms facing up. Breathe in by your nose, breathe out by your nose, relax. Eyes open and don't move. So you're focused on the lower back with a cobra pose, upper back with locust pose, middle back with a full locust pose, and the next one, bending your total spine backwards against the force of gravity. Takes all your strength, all your determination. Bow pose, Dhanurasana, chin on the floor. Hold your feet from the outside, a couple of inches below the toes, all 5 fingers together, thumb touching with the index finger. 6 inches between the knees and the toes. Wrist straight, pointed toes. So your arms and legs should look like 2 wheels in one base. Grip a little bit, Sue, up towards the base of the toes. All 5 fingers touching each other. Take a deep breath and gently both legs kick up towards the ceiling. Look up and kick up. Continuously keep kicking. Don't stop kicking. Kick your legs back. Roll forward like a wheel to your toes in the center from the side. Kick back more, harder, head up more. Kick your legs behind you. Keep your knees in. Point your toes. Kick back more, kick harder. Slowly lower down. Nice chance to turn your head to the right side, left ear on the towel. Touch your toes together. Let your heels fall open to the side, arms on the towel, palms facing up. Breathe in by your nose and out by your nose. This workshop with Diane last weekend, it was so funny what she said about this posture is why you're supposed to look up is so you don't end up looking at your feet in the mirror and trying to get them even, because you can't. So that's one of those places in the class you have to let go of perfection, right? And focus on the feeling instead. Everybody's legs a little bit different, a little bit, one is more tighter, one is a little bit longer. You can't get too caught up in that, right? So get caught up in how you feel instead. Second set, chin on the floor. Hold your feet from the outside, a couple of inches below the toes, all 5 fingers together, thumb touching with the index finger. You've got to keep a good grip with your fingers so you can keep the wrist straight. Right? Keep the thumb, Jennifer, with the index finger. A little bit lower for you, right beneath the toes. Yeah, chin on the floor to start. Good. Chin on the floor, 6 inches between the knees and the toes. Take a deep breath. Gently, both legs kick up towards the ceiling. Kick up first and then look up, then kick up some more. Continuously keep kicking, don't stop kicking. Kick your legs back, roll forward like a wheel to your toes in the center from the side. Kick back more, harder, head up more. Kick your legs behind you, keep your knees in, point your toes. Kick back more, kick harder. Slowly lower down. Turn your head to the left side, right ear on the towel. Good, everybody touch your toes together. Let your heels fall open to the side, arms on the towel, palms facing up. Breathe in by your nose and out by your nose. Relax. Eyes open and don't move. Come to the top of your mat and towel for a fixed firm pose, Supta. Sit down, Japanese style, kneel down position. Separate your feet so you can sit down in between the heels. So the hips touching the floor, heels touching the hips. As a beginner, your knees or your feet hurt, open the knees, make sure your heels still touching the hips. Put your hands on your toes, thumbs inside, fingers outside, go back 1 elbow at a time. Right elbow down, then the left elbow down, 1 by 1, then head on the floor, then back of the head, shoulders on the floor, whole upper body relaxed on the floor. Bring your arms over your head, grab your elbows each other over your head, pull your elbows down towards the floor, chin down towards your chest to get your neck flat on the floor. Lift your chest and stomach up towards the ceiling to create a perfect human bridge. Start to bring your knees back together at the end. Always keep your knees on the floor, eyes open, breathing normal. Put your hands on your feet with the help of your elbows. Carefully come up, turn around, and relax on your back. Legs and arms down. Heels together, let your feet fall open. Arms on the towel, palms facing up, head straight, eyes open, breathing always normal. In by your nose and out by your nose. All of us used to be able to sit this way. but over time you had a life. And then you did stuff with your knees and with your ankles and with your legs, and it's okay if you can't do this position very easily anymore. The good news is you can get it back. Here's the key, you gotta go slow. You can't mess with the knees, you can't push the knees. They will open up when they're ready. Toes and heels together, flex your feet. Bring your arms over your head, inhale, quickly sit up. Exhale, breathing, grab your big toes, double jerk, forward to the knees, elbows to the floor. Here's how you do it, step by step. Turn around and sit down. The first step is knees and feet together. If you cannot relax in that position, you need to keep staying here, trying to relax in this position. Keep some body weight if you need to in your hands. Knees and feet together. Then the next thing, separate your feet. So you can sit down in between the heels. Hips touching the heels, or hips touching the floor, or both. Yeah. Now if the knees and the feet hurt, Angela, first open up the knees as much as you need to. Keep the heels touching the hips, and then try to relax sitting upright there. Okay, hands on the toes is the next thing. Thumbs inside, fingers outside. Go back one elbow at a time. So right elbow down, lean to the right. Then left elbow down, lean to the left. If at any time you have pain, just back off a little bit and then relax. Back of the head on the floor, shoulders on the floor, whole upper body relaxed on the floor. Bring your arms over your head, grab your elbows each other over your head, pull your elbows down over the floor. Chin down toward your chest to get your neck flat on the floor, lift your chest and stomach up. Start to bring your knees back together. Always keep your knees on the floor. Put your hands on your feet with the help of your elbows. Carefully come up. Everybody turn around and relax on your back. Legs and arms down. Heels together, let your feet fall open. Arms on the towel, palms facing up. Heels together and feet fall open. You have to remember this is a lifetime practice. So tempting as it may be to do all of the things right now, that's not the best way. Some of the things you can do all the things. Some of the things not yet. That's exciting because then you get to find out how much transformation you can achieve throughout your life. Right? Just keep coming and try the right way, one little step at a time. Toes and heels together, flex your feet, bring your arms over your head, inhale, quickly sit up, exhale, breathing, grab your big toes, double jerk forward to the knees, elbows to the floor, turn around, sit down, kneel down position, knees and feet together. Hips on your heels for this one, no gap underneath the ankles. Relax the legs down, relax it down the best you can. Bring your arms over your head, palms together, just cross your thumbs, stretch your arms towards the ceiling throughout the posture, elbows locked. Keep your hips on the heels throughout the posture, stomach in, exhale, breathing and go down, arms and head together. Touch your forehead to the floor, little fingers touching the floor, the rest of your arms in the air, elbows locked. Stretch your arms more forward, make sure your shoulders hurt, scapula coming out of the body, chin away from your chest, stretch forward more, chin forward, heels touching the hips, eyes open, breathing, always normal. Inhale, breathing in, gently come up, arms and head together. Arms down, turn around and relax on your back, legs and arms down, heels together. Let your feet fall open, arms on the towel, palms facing up. Breathe in by your nose, out by your nose. Totally relax. And then when you think you are completely relaxed, relax a little bit more. Learning how to be still without holding on to anything just because you let everything go. All that's left is stillness. Toes and heels together, flex your feet. Bring your arms over your head. Inhale, quickly sit up, exhale, breathing every big toes, double jerk forward to the knees, elbows to the floor. Turn around and sit down again, kneel down position. Hips on your heels, no gap underneath the ankles. Bring your arms over your head sideways, palms together. Just cross your thumbs. Stretch your arms toward the ceiling throughout the posture, elbows locked. Keep your hips on the heels throughout the posture. Exhale, breathing, and you go down, stomach in. Touch your forehead to the floor. Touch your little fingers touching the floor already once your forehead touches. Rest of your arms in the air, elbows locked. Keep your palms together. Stretch your arms forward towards the mirror. Shoulder blades, scapula, latissimus dorsi, deltoid. Everything stretching forward, Jameson out of the body. Reach the elbows all the way locked. Keep stretching forward more. Body on the legs. Chin away from the chest. Pinkies on the floor. Elbows locked. Stretch forward more. Eyes open. Breathing always normal. Inhale, breathing in. Gently come up. Arms and head together. Arms down. Turn around and relax on your back. Legs and arms down. Put your arms on the floor. Legs down on the floor. Everything on the floor. Relax. Completely relax. Eyes open. Breathing in and out by your nose. Breathing through your nose helps to keep your nervous system calm. If you can keep your nervous system calm, that's good news. Toes and heels together, flex your feet, bring your arms over your head, inhale, quickly sit up, exhale, breathing, grab your big toes, double jerk forward to the knees, elbows to the floor, turn around and stand up on your knees for camel pose, Ustrasana. Everyone should do this one together, not before and not after. So stand up on your knees 6 inches apart inside the legs, between the knees and the feet. Put your hands on your hips, fingers point down, thumbs outside, a little bit lower, Kristen. Take a deep breath, push your hips forward, drop your head back far as it goes. Go back halfway, stop in the middle. First, only right hand down, grab the right heel, thumb outside, fingers inside. Then left hand, grab the left heel, thumb outside, fingers inside. Get a full hand palm grip on the heels, don't lose the grip. Take a deep breath, eyes open, exhale, push your stomach, legs, hips, everything push forward as far as possible. Continuously push, everybody push more, everybody push harder. Make sure your back hurts. 360-degree angle, backward bend for gravitation. Put your hands on your hips, chest up, spine straight, push more forward. Inhale, breathing gently, come up, stop in the middle. Turn around and relax on your back. Legs and arms down. Put everybody heels together. Let your feet fall open, arms on the towel, palms facing up. Completely relax your body. Breathe in and out by your nose. The moment you start to huff and puff through your mouth, turn the fight or flight response on. Fight or flight response of the nervous system, and to release stress hormones, you can have lots of energies, you can deal with danger. There's no danger in here, so if you close your mouth, you can turn that response off, and then your nervous system does the appropriate thing. It starts to relax all the parts of your body, heart rate slowing, breath slowing, stopping the release of the stress hormones. Toes and heels together, flex your feet. Bring your arms over your head. Inhale, quickly sit up, exhale, breathing, grab your big toes, double jerk forward to the knees, elbows to the floor, turn around, stand up on your knees. Second one. Stand up on your knees 8 inches apart for the second set between the knees and 6 inches between the feet. So knees a couple of inches wider second set. Put your hands on your hips, fingers point down, thumbs outside. Take a deep breath together. Push your hips forward, drop your head back far as it goes. Just lean back, go back halfway, stop in the middle, not too far. Jennifer, right hand down, grab the right heel. Should still have to reach for it. Then left hand, grab the left heel. The thumb outside, fingers inside. Full hand palm grip on the heels. Take a deep breath. Eyes open, exhale, push your stomach, legs, hips, everything push forward as far as possible. Continuously push. Everybody push more, everybody push harder. Push your hips more forward towards the mirror. Make sure you're backwards. Push your hips more forward towards the mirror. Push. Put your hands on your hips, chest up, spine straight, push more forward, inhale, breathing gently, come up, stop in the middle, turn around and relax on your back. Good, stopping in the middle, you guys. Heels together, let your feet fall open. Arms on the towel, palms facing up. When you stop in the middle, you also show the nervous system that you're in charge, right? Everything can relax, can move in a mindful way. Everything under your control. Lots of what you do in this class is teaching your nervous system how to deal with life. If you're in an uncomfortable environment, stressful environment, putting stress on your body on purpose, you can practice dealing with that stress. You're training your own body, your own nervous system to do better. Toes and heels together, flex your feet. Bring your arms over your head. Inhale, quickly sit up, exhale, breathing, grab your big toes, double jerk forward to the knees, elbows to the floor. Turn around and sit down, kneel down position. For rabbit pose, the Saksangasana, put the towel over your feet, grab your heels over the towel, thumbs outside, fingers inside. Pull your heels hard as possible, exhale, breathing, and you go down. Tuck your chin to your chest, look at your stomach, touch your forehead to the knees. Automatically, top of the head touching the floor. Exhale, lift your hips up all the way high as they go. Roll forward like a wheelchair, arms, elbows are straight. If there's a gap between the knees and the forehead, walk your knees one by one to the knees, touching the forehead. Make sure your total spine is stretching top to bottom. Coccyx, the neck, joints of each and every vertebra and cartilage opening, expanding. Suck your stomach in, lift your hips up. Come up. Turn around and relax on your back. Legs and arms down, heels together. Let your feet fall open. Arms on the towel, palms facing up. Completely relax everything. And then relax a little bit more. Breathe through your nose, through your eyes open, don't move. Rabbit pose, the perfect complement to the camel pose, the one you just did. This camel pose opening up the whole front side of your body. Rabbit pose opening up the whole back side, big compression on the front. Toes and heels together, flex your feet, bring your arms over your head, inhale, quickly sit up, exhale, breathing, grab your big toes, double jerk forward to the knees, elbows to the floor, turn around, sit down again for the second set. So kneel down position, everybody put the towel over your feet and grab your heels over the towel. So thumbs outside, fingers inside, put the towel, Angela, over your feet. And then grab your heels through the towel. So thumbs outside, fingers inside, Kristen, go like this, like you're gonna do the camel pose. And then just reach down and grab the heels that way. Thumbs outside, fingers inside. Yeah, feels better, right? Pull your heels hard as possible. Exhale, breathing, and go down. On the way down, as soon as you can, grab the heels, though, through the towel. Touch your forehead to the knees, automatically top of the head touching the floor. Exhale, lift your hips up all the way high as they go. Roll forward until your arms, elbows are straight. If there's a gap, perfect, Kristen. Between the knees and the forehead, walk your knees one by one to the knees, touching the forehead. Make sure your total spine is stretching top to bottom. Neck may hurt a little bit, maybe. Suck your stomach in at the end. Bring your heels back together and shoulders up away from your ears, hips up. Come up. Good, Angela. That's a good grip on the heels that way. Turn around, relax on your back. Legs and arms down. That's exactly right, Kristen. If you need 2 hands on the floor like that, and little by little, you grab the heels. Yep. Beautiful. Heels together, let your feet fall open. Arms on the towel, palms facing up. Breathe through your nose. Relax completely, and don't move. Toes and heels together, flex your feet, bring your arms over your head, inhale, quickly sit up, exhale, breathing, grab your big toes, double jerk forward to the knees, elbows to the floor, turn around and sit down, facing the front of the room for head to knees, stretching pose, head to knees first. Bring your right leg out, cornerwise, bend your left leg in, put your left foot to the heel, touching the costume, create pressure with the left foot sole against the right leg bicep of the thigh muscle. Bring your arms over your head, turn to the right, grab your right foot a couple of inches below the toes, all 10 fingers in interlock position. Pull your toes back, flex your foot, try to get your heel off the floor in the air. Just like rabbit pose, tuck your chin to your chest, look at your stomach, touch your forehead on the knee. If you cannot touch your forehead on the knee, bend the knee a little bit. You've got to touch the forehead on the knee. Bring your elbows down next to your calves, suck your stomach in and try to push your knee down, forward touching position. Left elbow down more, left shoulder down more, roll into the left, roll in. Left knee should stay on the floor, roll in. Get your head close with the stomach, push your knee down, change. Left side, left leg out, right leg in. Bring your arms over your head again. Turn to the left, grab your left foot, all 10 fingers interlock. Pull your toes back, flex your foot. Try to get the heel off the floor in the air. Just like rabbit pose, tuck your chin to your chest, look at your stomach, touch your exactly forehead on the knee. You cannot touch your forehead on the knee, bend the knee a little bit. You've got to touch the forehead on the knee. This is a compression posture, not a stretching pose. Bring your elbows down next to your calves. Suck your stomach in, try to push your knee down, forward touching position. Right elbow down more, right shoulder down more, roll into the right, roll in. Right knee should stay on the floor, roll in. Suck your stomach in, get your head close to the stomach, push your knee down, change. Both legs forward, lie down on your back, arms over your head, and quickly sit up. Grab your big toes on the top with your middle and index fingers. Pull your toes back, feet together. Look in the mirror. Keep your head up, please. Walk your hips back, right and left, 10 to 15 times until your both knees lock, no knees. Flex your feet, heels should come off the floor in the air. Then only you can bend your elbows down. Look forward, head up, chin up. Inhale, breathing, stretch your body forward from the lower spine. Pull your toes back. Your goal to touch the head to the feet. Change. Turn around. Relax on your back. Heels together. Let your feet fall open to the side. Arms on the towel, palms facing up. It's a short one because you're already so warmed up, right? You can stretch this way. You're so warm. Get into it pretty quick. And then you hold it the best you can. Totally relax. Eyes open and don't move. Save your energy for the right time. Toes and heels together. Flex your feet. Bring your arms over your head. Inhale. Quickly sit up. Exhale. Breathing. Grab your big toes. Double jerk forward to the knees. Elbows to the floor. Turn around. Sit down. Facing the front of the room again. Right leg out. Left leg in. Two legs should make a 90-degree angle like L. Bring your arms over your head. Turn to the right. Grab your right foot a couple of inches below the toes. Bend the knee if you need to grab the foot. All 10 fingers interlocked. Want a good grip. Pull your toes back. Flex your foot. Just like rabbit. Tuck your chin to your chest. Look at your stomach. Touch your forehead on the knee. You cannot touch your forehead on the knee. Bend the knee a little bit. You've got to touch your forehead on the knee. Now bring your elbows down next to your calves. Suck your stomach in and try to push your knee down. Forehead touching position. Left elbow down more. Left shoulder down more. Left knee should stay touching the floor. Roll in. Get your head close to the stomach. Push your knee down. Change. Left side. Left leg out. Right leg in. Bring your arms over your head again. Turn to the left. Grab your left foot. All 10 fingers interlocked. Pull your toes back, flex your foot. Just like rabbit, tuck your chin to your chest, look at your stomach, touch your forehead on the knee. If you cannot touch your forehead, bend the knee a little bit. You gotta touch your forehead on the knee. Bring your elbows down next to your calf, suck your stomach and try to push your knee down, forehead touching position, right elbow down more. It's gonna help you relax the right shoulder down more. Roll into the right, roll in, right knee on the floor, roll in, get your head close to the stomach, push your knee down, change, both legs forward, lie down on your back, arms over your head, and quickly sit up. Grab your big toes from the top, just the middle and index finger. Pull your toes back, feet together. Look in the mirror. Keep your head up, please. Walk your hips back, right and left, 10 to 15 times until your both knees lock, no knees. Flex your feet, heels should come off the floor in the air. There it is, then only bend your elbows down. Bend your elbows down, let your body come forward, good, Jeannie, all the way down. And then inhale, breathing, stretch your head forward towards the feet. So chest down in the legs, spine straight, suck your stomach in, exhale and pull harder. Continuously keep pulling, pulling is the object of stretching. Your goal to touch your head to the feet. Change, turn around, relax on your back, legs and arms down. Heels together, let your feet fall open, arms on the towel, palms facing up, completely relax your body. Getting better and better at that throughout the class. By the time you leave the class, you will be able to relax on a dime whenever you need to throughout the day. Toes and heels together, flex your feet, bring your arms over your head, inhale, quickly sit up, exhale, breathing, grab your big toes, double jerk, forward to the knees, elbows to the floor, turn around, and sit down facing the left side of the room for the half spine twisting pose, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Bend your left leg on the floor so your left knee faces the left side wall. Bring your right foot over the left knee corner, heel touching the knee, foot flat on the floor. Make sure both hips stay touching the floor comfortably to keep your spine perfectly straight. Left heel touching the right hip, point your left toes. Bring your left arm up over the right knee, elbow against your knee. Push your knee back with the help of your elbow. Turn your wrist and grab the left knee with the left hand. Everybody look down at your left knee. Make sure the knee, the hand, and the heel, all three things should be touching at the same spot on the floor. Keep your knee on the floor. Stretch your spine towards the ceiling. Right arm on your back, palm facing out. Try to grab left thigh behind you with the right hand, fingertips, chest up, spine up, rib cage open. Look over the right shoulder, way, way back and twist. Twist your body right side all the way, total spine twisting, top to bottom, coccyx to neck, joints of each and every vertebra and cartilage are supposed to twist like a pearl necklace twist. Look over the shoulder, twist, the last chance, twist, untwist, switch your legs. Bend your right leg on the floor. Put the left foot over the right knee corner, heel touching the knee, foot flat on the floor, both hips on the floor comfortably to keep your spine straight. Bring your right arm up over the left knee, elbow against your knee. Push your knee back and grab the knee in front. If you have the bottom leg straight, just hug the left knee towards your chest to help you stretch your spine up. Yes, Kristen, chest up. Left arm on your back, palm facing out. Try to grab the right thigh behind you, the left hand fingertips, chest up, spine up, rib cage open. Look over the left shoulder, way, way back and twist. Twist your body left side all the way. Total spine twisting, top to bottom, coccyx to the neck. Look over the shoulder, twist. Make sure your neck is twisting back. Inhale, breathing, stretch up. Exhale, breathing, twist. Look over the shoulder, twist. The last chance, twist, untwist. Relax on your back, legs and arms down. Heels together, let your feet fall open. Arms on the towel, palms facing up. Relax completely right away. Breathe in by your nose and out by your nose. Toes and heels together, flex your feet, bring your arms over your head, inhale, quickly sit up, exhale, breathing, grab your big toes, double jerk forward to the knees, elbows to the floor, turn around and sit down facing the front of the room for Kapala Body in Virabhadrasana, blowing in firm pose. Sit down, kneel down position. If that hurts your knees or feet, you're welcome to sit another way that doesn't hurt, please. Put your hands on your knees, lock your elbows throughout the entire pose, spine is straight. Shoulders relax, you blow out very strongly through your lips, pull your stomach in and out, no inhale, only exhale. Inhale happens on its own. Completely relax your abdominal wall, swallow a couple of times, and begin. Second set, lick your lips, swallow a couple of times. Now sit how you can be comfortable, keeping your spine straight. Arms straight, Relax your abdominal wall and begin. Beautiful work, everybody. Relax on your back. For your final Savasana, I'll get the lights. Here are the lights. Relax on your back. Your feet towards the back wall. Start with your heels together. Let your feet follow. Arms on the towel. And palms facing up, head straight. Eyes can close now. And keep your breathing normal. In by your nose and out by your nose. Do your best to keep your normal breathing going even when you leave the room. It's how you can take your yoga practice from in here to out there, staying relaxed as you feel right now throughout the day, whenever you need to. Please take excellent care of yourself today, as you already have been practicing, and of course come back tomorrow so we can practice again together. I'll see you outside. Namaste.
Namaste.